Now, there are many talented young wrestlers in the WWE. Pete Dunne, Gable Stevenson, Parker Bordeaux, Braun Breaker, Austin Theory, Ridge Holland, you could say, he's 33, but let's count him as a young talent. Joe Gacy, Carmelo Hayes, and especially Ivy Nile and the Creed brothers. But in my opinion, these are the next 4 big wrestlers in the company. We'll start off with Braun Breaker. His stuff on NXT has been sensational. Already looks like a star, and he's a really good wrestler. You cannot praise him more than that. He is great on the mic as well, and he has everything you need to be a wrestler. The physique, the wrestling ability. He's great on the mic as well. And I'm going to watch his match against Tommaso Ciampa. I'm not going to watch it live, but I'll watch the match. Maybe I do watch it live, you never know. I mostly won't watch it live. But Tommaso Ciampa, Braun Breaker, I'm excited. You might already know the result by the time this is coming out. But Braun Breaker, hopefully he wins the title. He's most likely going to win the title. He deserves it. He is NXT 2.0.
Cover, count, still Ciampa's.
And I'm really liking Braun Breaker. I have no issue with the name, to be honest. The finisher, I think that's really cool. I think you can tell that finisher can hurt any normal human being. And I really like Braun Breaker. I think he's definitely the future of the company. He's not a heel, he's going to be a sensational face.
Are you a bad guy or a good guy?
And Braun Breaker, main event of WrestleMania. Braun Breaker, Parker Bordeaux, Braun Breaker, Gable Stevenson, Braun Breaker, Ridge Holland, whoever. It's going to be a fun feud. With Braun Breaker, he's definitely going to be a good main eventer. He just needs a bit of a build-up on NXT, bit of a build-up on the main roster, and maybe he's the one to beat Roman Reigns. You never know. I'd honestly have him in the WWE title. Not the Universal title. It's going to look horrible on him. But Braun Breaker, definitely a future star for WWE. And they need to utilize him well. They cannot do the Keith Lee treatment or the Karen Cross treatment to him. He needs to be utilized like a good wrestler. And Braun Breaker is definitely part of the future of this company. Well, let's move on to wrestler number 2. Ridge Holland. This may be an unpopular opinion. You might have added Pete Dunne here, Austin Theory here, but I think Ridge Holland is bigger than those two. I think he's going to get a mega boost and a mega push on the main roster now that he's on SmackDown. I think they're going to put him in the main event. I don't think he's going to beat Roman Reigns, but he's going to be a big wrestler. He's definitely winning that Intercontinental Championship. I can see him as champion, and it'll be really cool. He's from the UK as well, so Intercontinental title makes sense. I definitely see Ridge Holland as a big star. He has the mic skills. He has the physique. He looks like a good wrestler. And I don't know why people in the draft were hooing him. Who?
Brand, Ridge Holland, this dude is the real deal. And
I mean, he is from NXT, but still, I think he's a good wrestler. And I think many people will be a fan of Ridge Holland after they see him on the main roster. He has the physique, the mic skills, everything you need to be a wrestler. He is a bit old. He's 33, isn't that young. But still, Ridge Holland could be a really good star. And I think he needs that mega push right now. SmackDown is lacking stars. Ridge Holland could be a big deal. So I'd push Ridge Holland over like an Isaiah Scott or a Xia Li. If you want to give someone mega push, so I'd push Ridge Holland to the moon. And I think Ridge Holland needs to be a big deal on Friday night SmackDown. I think Ridge Holland can win many titles. Maybe even the tag titles with someone like a Sami Zayn. I think that would be kind of cool. Or someone from the UK, I think that makes more sense. But he's from Yorkshire, England, so I think that makes more sense. But he could be a good tag champion, a good Intercontinental champion. He could be a good WWE champion, but he shouldn't beat Roman Reigns. He shouldn't be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. Next up, we'll go for a third big deal. That is Gable Stevenson. Now he's an Olympic gold medalist. What more can you want? He's the next Kurt Angle. WWE have already found their next Kurt Angle. Now I don't want him to have a rip-off Kurt Angle gimmick. I don't think that's good for Steveson. He needs to have something original. He just needs to be a good face. That's Steveson. He's gonna get over the crowd because he probably has the mic skills. He's a good wrestler. He won a gold medal. Of course he's a good wrestler. He could probably beat anyone in that WWE locker room because he won a gold medal. But Gable Stevenson, he has the physique. He probably has the mic skills. It's too early to judge. I'm not sure. But he has been drafted to Monday Night Raw. He's sooner than later gonna come. And I'm excited to see Steveson now. His first match won't be a big deal. I think we all know that. It won't be against like Roman Reigns. But they're gonna build him up, and they need to build him up. Because Steveson is their next star. So they need to have Steveson in some sort of way be in the main event, make him United States champion, push him to the main event. If you want to see how WWE should book Steveson, I'll put the video on the iCard if you want to watch. I think Steveson needs a mega push. I think he's a great wrestler and definitely a future WWE world heavyweight, not universal, world heavyweight champion. Steveson, yeah, that's all I have to say about Steveson. Olympic gold medalist, what more can you want? Let's move on to the last guy. Since I've done the next big four, like the OVW four, Lesnar, Randy, Batista, and Orton, like that. So we move on to the fourth guy, Parker Bordeaux. He's a big deal already. He looks like Snitsky, but we can't do anything. He's gonna grow back his hair. He looks really nasty. He's probably gonna join Joe Gacy. And I'm glad he's joining Joe Gacy because I really like Joe Gacy. And I'm gonna get to watch Parker Bordeaux. And he's gonna watch the entire episode of NXT, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But Parker Bordeaux, I don't think he has the mic skills. I honestly don't. I think if he had the mic skills, he'd be on the mic already. I don't think he does, but he's definitely getting a manager. He's Brock Lesnar. He's pretty much Brock Lesnar. Like if you put him next to Lesnar, I mean Lesnar does have the beard and the rat tail ponytail, so you could tell who Lesnar is. But if Lesnar was the old Lesnar and you put him, there won't be big difference. So if you put them side by side, that is. And I think Parker Bordeaux, he's a good talent, and he definitely has the physique. I hope he has the wrestling ability. We haven't seen much of Bordeaux. He's in the storyline with Joe Gacy. I think a perfect storyline for Parker Bordeaux. I'm glad he's not in the storyline with like Carmelo Hayes. Also Dexter Lumis, Carmelo Hayes, Johnny Gargano. I loved that segment. But we're not here to talk about that. But Parker Bordeaux, I think he can be a really good wrestler. I think he has the talent, the ability to be a really good wrestler, the physique to be a really good wrestler on the main roster. He has the capability to be like that mega heel, the main eventer heel like Roman Reigns. Obviously, he could be as good as Roman Reigns. He could even be better. We can't judge right now, but I doubt he's going to be as good as Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns is a big deal. He has like one of the highest shirt sales or something. But I don't think Parker Bordeaux can reach that level. I don't think he's like a big star. But I think he can be a really good main eventer if given the right push. So Parker Bordeaux, he's young as well, 23. I'm glad you're seeing Bordeaux. Just grow the hair. He looks like Snitsky. I think he did this so that he doesn't look like a rip of Lesnar. He does look like a rip of Snitsky now. So yeah. But Parker Bordeaux, he's my last in like the next big four. There are many names you can add here. Joe Gacy, the next. Kevin Owens. Then you can add here Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes, I hated him. I absolutely hated him. Breakout tournament. Ruthless aggression. Like who says that? Nobody says that. But he did this weird ruthless aggression thing with Adam Cole. Didn't work out. He won the breakout tournament. Made me hate him even more. I love the new Carmelo Hayes. Heel Carmelo Hayes. I'm glad he's North American champion. I think he's a big deal. And he can be a really good mid-card, even a main eventer. You never know. Tony D'Angelo could be on this list. I think he can be a good mid-carder / main eventer. He needs the right faction, the right wrestlers in his group. Maybe MSK turn heel and become like this gangster group. They become like this gangster group. MSK aren't Italian, so it kind of doesn't work. But they can do something like that for Tony D'Angelo. There's Pete Dunne. He's just naturally a good wrestler. And he wrestles really well. He is a work rate wrestler. But he's also kind of good at storytelling. Pete Dunne is also a good talent. I would have expected him to be on the main roster more than Holland. But I think Holland deserves it right now. 33 years of age. Push him as soon as possible. Holland's going to hit his prime soon, so push him soon. But I think these are the next big four. Steveson, Bordeaux, Holland, and Parker. I said Parker Bordeaux already. The other guy, Braun Breaker. But yeah, anyways, those four, in my opinion, are the next big four of the WWE. Ridge Holland, I know he's like 10 years older than the other guys. But still, I don't know why I'm just saying but he could be a good wrestler. So I'm going to put Ridge Holland instead of like an Austin Theory in this. Austin Theory also can be good. He's on the main roster. I like his new gimmick. It's funny. It's nice. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of these four wrestlers. I think they're good wrestlers. I think they can be great wrestlers. Let me know in the comments down below. And I just hope WWE don't misuse them. That's all I can say because they haven't hit their peak yet.